requested that I do a show on the code of silence. And Jeff Ford and Larry Hoover, should they be let out of jail, the Statesville prison, and Cook County in the corruption that is going on. And like everything, I like to give the people what they want. That's the type of shows I want to do. So share this with someone. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Series of shows. Like and share and like. Send feedback. Thank you. Send feedback. Thank you.
Blog
Yeah, you doing I just messed it up. You doing this is Clifton Raheem Bradley speaking of the Underground Railroad television show and radio show. And this is just open line. This is just open mic. We want to talk about what we're going to talk about what is going on with all of this police brutality.
Caller 773-703. Oh, it's an open line. Welcome to the show.
Hello. How's everybody doing? And happy Father's Day to everyone.
All right, happy Father's Day to you.
All right.
It's an open mic.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. You know what, Kevin? This is an open mic, but you know what? Get a guest in real quick, because you know what? You are an ex-police officer. Tell us something about yourself. Okay. Tell us something about yourself.
Well, I did that here in Cook County. It was with the sheriff's office where I worked. I did it for 15 years. I've been out of that line of work for like 10 years now. And actually working at the jail complex on 26th in California. A lot of interesting things that I saw over the years. Some good, some inspirational, some bad, some strange. I done seen it all. But in the wake of what's recently been going on with the George Floyd and the police brutality, it's always been an issue. It's nothing new. But there are lots of things that go on in law enforcement, specifically with black law enforcement, that a lot of people just don't speak about.
Well, like for what things you say they don't speak about it, then we can get into the code of silence. Like when you say a lot of things, what do you mean a lot of things? Give us some examples of what you're talking about.
Well, like I said, this code of silence thing and the blue wall, all that stuff is real. And it's very difficult to deal with because you're already wearing the badge, and it's not like you can go to somebody else and tell somebody about it. So that makes it more complicated. I'm trying to think. Well, you just see, I've seen a lot of things with my own eyes that was really wrong, that relates to a lot of the issues and topics that people are talking about today. So a lot of corruption.
What I am interested in, and what the listening audience would be interested in, we want to know some of the examples of things that you did see while you were in the law enforcement field and you had those police powers. What are some of the things that were done? And I have a follow-up question for that.
Well, first of all, with the use of force, a certain amount of force has to be used. It's a part of the job. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand. There's a use of force manual that the state uses for any peace officer, any corrections officer, any security guard. I believe you can pull this thing up on the internet, and it gives you like a table chart of how much force to use and what equal force to use to match it. Now, the thing is, similar to like what Chris Dorner went through in California about 7 years ago, I've seen many incidents where you have to get physical to take somebody down. But once they're down, and especially once they cuff, it's over with. But some people will take it far, where once a person is cuffed, they might kick them or stomp them in the head, and I've seen that happen. And the thing is, I don't think I never had a problem with telling somebody, "Hey, stop, that's it." You know, I don't think I never really had a problem.
So when you make a statement like that, you have never had a individual that was abusing their authority to tell them to stop. Were there officers that did not have the same approach where they would not say anything?
You know what? There were some. I was in a little clique. It was about me and 4 other people, so it was like 5 of us all together. We all seemed to have had a level head about things. You know, we didn't let the bad get to our head. And whether it was me or anybody in my little circle, we knew that it was a limit that we just didn't go beyond. As far as everybody outside of our little 5-person little clique, it was all bets off. Okay. And we saw a lot of stuff that was that just wasn't right. It wasn't necessary. You know.
So are you essentially telling me while you was working in the law enforcement occupation that you personally saw nothing go wrong, nobody abused their powers while you was there? Did you hear? You saw somebody. So are you saying is that you said something when you did see it being done every single time, right?
It depends on the situation. Every situation is different. Now, if I'm on the scene, or one of the little people that I mentioned in my little 5-person clique that was working there, we wouldn't allow it that far. But there were other people that outnumbered us that would let things get out of hand, that would abuse their power and things like that. And it was really tough because one of those people were a supervisor.
So that leads me back. That leads me back to the one of the questions, and I'm asking you this: if it was supervising and you observed this and you knew, did you report this? Did you report it to your authority? I'm talking about to the upper echelon. I'm talking about up your chain of command. If you had knowledge of this, did you report this? Or did you just ignore it? I just say it didn't happen. I didn't see it. I saw. Did you do anything? Did you do anything about it?
To answer your question truthfully, no.